2005. Okay, so just please plan yourself accordingly. Where yesterday we have discussed about what we are going to cover, some high level information related to Oracle Cloud, what is ERP, what different options which we have, and what kind of training here we are going to provide in case of support and all we have discussed, and timings and how the recording sessions will be shared. Everything in a high level we've discussed. As a consultant should know what different options which we have available in Oracle Cloud. Okay, so other things which I've discussed, and today we are going to discuss all these points. Of course, this information should know as a consultant. Okay, once you start doing the configuration and all, that is direct, you can go ahead and do that. Before doing that, these are all some information should know when you started working as a consultant. Okay, so these are all some basic fundamentals. In case someone is already aware, that is well and good. In case if someone is new to this process, it will be helpful for them. End of the day, it's going to be useful information to each one of you. Okay, well. So here, when it coming to our training approach, we are gonna do one end-to-end implementation. For example, once you started working as a consultant, just assume that you have requested for to implement for one country, either maybe US or maybe India or maybe UK. Example I'm taking, or else maybe Singapore. So how to do that? What are the basic configuration which we need to do? Can I go ahead and directly start the configuration? Or I need to perform some prerequisites before starting the configuration? So we are going to discuss about that. Where when it
you need to perform some common configurations which is applicable for each module. After that only you can start the configuration.
That's correct. Before, even though, for example, you're correct when it coming to the module wise configuration, I agree with you. These are all the transaction process which we can go ahead and do that before. If you wanted to perform this, these are the configuration which we need to do. Same case for your accounts payable, same case for your account receivable, same case for your fixed assets, all the modules. But if I wanted to start, this would be the common configuration irrespective of all modules. If I wanted to start this configuration, can I go ahead and do that? We cannot do directly. There are some
required a particular
exactly.
role and responsibility.
Exactly. So there are some prerequisites which we need to complete that. What are those and all have mentioned here clearly. Okay, we are going to discuss that. And when it coming to our training approach, we are going to do the configuration for one country. Either maybe India, either maybe US. So as we are in training, we'll go with the US. In case if you wanted to do it for India, maybe you can go ahead and do that. But only the thing is currency need to be changed. Remaining all other process, whatever which we are going to discuss in our training, you guys can follow the same thing. Okay, well. So this is country wise, just we have taken example like every country, I mean one country we are going to take and we are going to complete the configuration. Total training process. We hear all the modules which we are going to configure for US in our case. Okay, we are going to do for configuration for US country. Just once you recruited for company, you have received an instruction that okay, please go ahead and do the configuration for US country for all modules. Just keep in mind that, and we are gonna do the same. Okay, well, and job opportunities for functional role, and like basically what would be the hierarchy. This is some information which would like to share, where if someone is new to the consulting stream, how the job hierarchy works and the opportunities. Okay, yesterday we have discussed till 2030 Oracle EBS R12, the current version, basically 12 2.10, 12 2.11, 12 2.13 current versions are. Okay, this is in EBS R12. What is EBS R12? Enterprise Business Suite R12. Okay, under which these different versions. Basically, EBS R12, which is started with 12.1.1, 12.2.3.
On-premises system actually, on-premises, current on.
Correct. Yeah. These are all the basically EBS means before cloud, we used to call this as an enterprise business suite. Okay, for financials. Now already few clients are already started migrating from EBS to cloud. Yesterday we have discussed why clients are preferring move to cloud, because there are like some cost incurred and maintenance activity, technical dependency. There are lot many things. End of the day, we need to upgrade. Okay, even when it coming to individual or when it coming to organization perspective, we need to upgrade ourselves. Same way, companies are also pushing, rather investing so much amount in a EBS, and it's going to be helpful to reduce the amount, and the application process, everything is going to be helpful, easy for the consultants as well. Okay, for the reason, Oracle is recommending and Oracle pushing the clients go ahead and do the migration from EBS R12 to cloud. So it's already, I can say, 10% of the clients already migrated. Remaining 90% of the clients still the discussions are going, sign-offs are going on, like maybe few countries. Next year it's going to be started 2025 or 2024 June. Like quarter to quarter, clients are started migrating from EBS R12 to cloud. Okay. So career wise, no need to bother about your career here when it coming to functional consultant role. There are lot many job opportunities. Only the expectation is at least you should be good in two modules. End-to-end configuration you should able to do. End-to-end issues you should be in a situation to resolve. Okay, end-to-end activities you will be in a situation to answer. Okay, so then only the opportunities will be easy for you to crack. Otherwise, see, whatever the work which you do without knowing or without having from proper knowledge, it's very tough to manage. So request is focus at least two modules expertise. Okay, in two modules, that will be helpful to boost your career, and career growth also would be there. And technical scope is very it's almost reduced. Rather earlier in EBS, if they are maintaining 5 technical consultants, now they have reduced to maximum 1 to 3 would be sufficient. So for that reason, most of the technical consultants are also trying to migrate to functional consultants. In EBS, there are much scope to for the technical consultants, but when it coming to cloud, technical dependency is reduced. Okay, so the opportunity wise, everything is currently good. Even at this moment also, if we are having a good enough knowledge, job opportunities are like anything. I'm telling you with my experience. Okay, and next, roles. Basically, what kind of roles which basically consulting stream follows? Example, initial stage. For example, once you started as a consultant, okay, maybe carrying 5 years or 3 years of experience, first designation would be trainee consultant. Okay, in case if you are maybe post completion of CA or post completion of your MBA or post completion of your BTech, in case if you get an opportunity to work on this Oracle Cloud, they are gonna train you and they are gonna map any one of the project by supporting to the senior people. Okay, so trainee consultants. Then later, next designation would be associate consultant. consultant. Next, consultant. Then senior consultant. Then lead consultant. These are all basically some generic hierarchy which I am explaining. Okay, where whatever the organization which you go, this would be the generic hierarchy. Okay, as a consultant, we should know in case whenever you get an opportunity from any other company. Okay, in case if it is a senior consultant, okay, you can understand that. Okay, so maybe senior consultant is something maybe carrying like 5 years of 5 to 10 years of experience. Lead consultant is gonna be maybe 8 to 12 years of experience. Okay, then lead, then later architect. Architect in the sense like associate architect. Okay, associate architect in the sense like here basically architect is gonna design the application, like what are the chart of accounts need to be used. They understand the business requirement and they are gonna finalize the structure of the organization and all. Okay, in high level, it's a kind of manager role, you can call it. Okay, so then later architect. Then later project manager, delivery manager. Then later delivery heads. Then later go followed by delivery head for Europe region, delivery head for APAC region, delivery head for some US region, example like that. Okay, this would be your generic hierarchy in your consulting stream. Basically here 0 to 2 years experience, here 2 to 5 years experience, here 5 to 7 years of experience, here 7 to 9 years of experience, or 6 to 9 years of experience, maybe 1 year here and there. Okay, based on the opportunity level and all. Okay, so here lead experience 8 to 12 years experience. Same lead and associate architect almost equal. Okay, architect maybe 10 to 15 years of experience. Project manager obviously 12 plus years to 15 or 12 to 16 years. Delivery manager obviously 15 to 18 years of experience. Delivery head most probably above 18 to 25. Okay, this would be the generic hierarchy and year ranges also. Once you get an opportunity, you should understand which position you are in and what is their expectation. So if you are clear on this, so you can able to talk with the respective HR team and you can negotiate on your packages and all. So if you know all this, definitely you can command, okay, I'm carrying up this much of experience, so and so. So that way you can explain them. Okay, so and generally the position would be so and so, right? Why I'm carrying 8 years, then you're offering only senior consultant rather lead consultant. So there are some, if the package is good, if you're comfortable to accept senior consultant, it's end of the day, it depends. Okay, end of the day, it depends. Based on that, you need to just accept that. Okay, is that clear, guys? How the role hierarchy in consulting stream, or any other questions? Okay, let's just respond. Okay, so that I can understand that everyone is following. Okay, it will be, as I said yesterday, I said it would be kind of interactive session. Okay, so please try to understand. It will be benefited end of the day for you guys only. Okay, please. Well, this is discussed. Hierarchy discussed and job opportunities also discussed. And support, as I said yesterday, we are going to prepare, once you done your proper practice, will help in a resume preparation, interview questionnaires, Interview question is module wise. Okay. And URL for your practice. And support while doing your practice or testing. Okay. Testing. Sessions. Recorded sessions will be shared on time day to day. Okay. These are all some basic support which we are going to provide on need based and all. We are going to consider and we are going to talk on that. Okay. And offerings and options. What is offerings and what are options? So yesterday we have seen offerings. So here, let me come back to offerings area where we can see that offerings and all. Let me show you setup and maintenance. We'll talk about that, why setup and maintenance is coming under. Today we'll talk about that. So come here, go to offerings. Here you can see all these offerings. As you guys are aware, this is a test instance where we can able to see all this. Otherwise, in real time, whatever offerings which are subscribed, those only can able to see that. In case they are not using, the client is not using HCM, you cannot able to see. They are using only HCM, you cannot able to see the financials. In case financials hub is not enabled or not subscribed, here you cannot able to see this. Okay. So based on the subscription, you can able to see. First, you need to enable that respective financial. Without enabling this, you cannot able to start doing your configuration, under which what different modules which you have, you can able to see that. Okay. From where here you can come and you can enable that. Because once you started working as a consultant, so in case some senior consultant or senior manager or senior maybe delivery leaders, in case if they come to you to show or maybe to demonstrate, so that these are all the basic information should know. Okay, these are the fundamental basics as a consultant. Okay, this is not only for your financial track consultants. This would be applicable for all the consultants. Okay. Well, so here you can able to see, in case you wanted to disable this, you can disable this. Okay. So if you disable this, you cannot able to do any configuration related to your accounts payable. Okay. Everything is going to be interlinked, guys. Okay. So just keep as it is. It's a test instance. If I disable this is gonna be affect all the users who are using this instance. This is not at all gonna be affect particular this user. This is gonna be works at your instance level. If I disable this, for example, this URL is using, just assume that 1,000 members or 100 members. They cannot able to do any configuration related to accounts payable. Whatever module which you disable, they cannot able to do that. Okay. This is how you can able to understand about your offerings enablement. Okay, well. Next, options. What are offerings? Yesterday we discussed, correct? Finance is one of us. Financials is one of offering. I see few of them are joining newly. So in case any questions you have, please talk end of the session. One or two people, I see most of them are same as it is. But in case any questions, please spend some time end of the session and we can discuss. Okay. Financials is one of the offering. In case if someone asks, what are offerings which you worked for? Simply you can say that I'm financial offerings. I'm a financial consultant. Okay. And SCM. And SCM. Just assume just these three offerings. Okay. Under financial offerings, GL is one of the options. Payables is one of the options. Receivables is one of the options. Cash management is one of the option. Fixed assets is one of the options. Okay. These are all called as options. These are all called as offerings. You need to understand the basic difference between offerings and options. For
So sir,
example,
until EBS R12, it was all these are modules. So now that converted into the offerings, correct? And then from offering, it is options.
correct. You see, you can call it as options or else modules also you can call it. But in Oracle Cloud terminology, we are calling that as options. Okay, don't confuse in case if someone asks you what are options and all. Okay, you can just say
Okay.
modules also. You can use either options word or maybe modules word. Okay, yeah, difference. There is no difference. Okay, just terminology is different. That's it. SCM, maybe PEO, and just assume that manufacturing example. Okay, let's take this. Okay, these are like as a options of modules of under this. Same way SCM. Just I'm taking few example, guys. Okay, so let's take options management and compensation management. Okay, well, these are like a options, respective offering under which we have a options. Okay, as part of our financials, we are learning here 5 modules. Once I get an opportunity, as a consultant, I need to be responsible for all 5 modules. Yes, sometimes if the client is small, they're running a business in one country, maybe all these financial modules can be handled by 2 consultants only. Okay, out of which 2 consultants, one consultant may be responsible for GLAP receivables, cash management, fixed assets, or another consultant may be responsible for receivable and cash management. Based on the skill set at the time of interview, they are gonna discuss. Based on that, they are gonna map you with the respective module. If the client is big, maybe for one module, 2 consultants may support. Depends. Entirely, it depends on the client business. Okay. So this is how basically the allocation can happen. But as a consultant, payables and receivables scope would be huge opportunity level. If you're certified on payables and receivables, this will be create n number of opportunities. It does not mean that cash management, fixed assets does not have opportunity. Yes, we have opportunities. Compare with this, every organization, receivables and payables, it's going to be mandate thing. Fixed assets and cash management, these are like, if we need a 5 consultant, out of which maybe 1 consultant need for cash management or 1 consultant maybe need for fixed assets. So the dependency and the requirement would be huge compared with other 3 modules, payables and receivables. Okay, so for that reason, always more focused on payables and receivable. Other modules also, you need to understand what are the configuration which we do and what different transaction which we have. Okay, what is a set of configuration for cash management, what is manual record. These are all the information should know as a consultant. Okay, if you are having a knowledge on all these modules, that would be always added advantage. But having a good grip on 2 modules end to end, this would be easy for you to crack the opportunity. Okay, this is how you need to plan such a way. Okay, I'm working on 5 modules. Then later, if you wanted to enhance your skills, yes, you can enhance your skills on the tax area. In case you wanted to enhance your skills on FH, financial accounting, yes, it's going to be, down to the line. You guys can enhance your skills based on the opportunity level so that you can able to manage. Okay, this is how the offerings and options, the scope of work and allocation of projects, how it's going to work and this way in reality world works. Is that clear?